At this point, we are going to do a bit of a performance of that first chapter. And so I would like to invite the actors to come forward. And I will be acting as the narrator, so I won't be on camera. And we are going to have a bit of fun with this. And they've all been working really hard, and I'm really proud and impressed with the work that they've done, and I hope that you will be too. The first chapter of the squad, prologue. The general sits on a park bench in full dress uniform, feeding pigeons. The park is empty. The fountain continues to flow. There's an artificial pond in the center of the park, surrounded by unused jogging trails and bike paths. It's still and without motion. There's not even a ripple. Outside the park, there's no traffic at all. The shops are empty, the buildings unoccupied. The town is utterly silent. Pigeons swarm, a small flock at his feet. They're all so very hungry. Food's been sparse. He feeds them from his bag of crumbs, but after a while he runs out. The pigeons stick around for a little while after that, but eventually, one by one, they depart, leaving the general alone. He sighs. He enjoys their company, their emotions and sounds, the aliveness that they brought. Now that they're gone, he feels like he's in a still life. He waits. That's actually one thing you learn to do in the military. You clear your mind and you wait for whatever's coming. A newspaper blows past. He watches the pages flutter on the wind, already yellowing and faded. He doesn't bother to chase or catch it. It would have dated to 2 weeks ago when the town went dark. The shadows grow long. Night is coming. The general simply waits. And then suddenly, with no sense of abruptness, there's a young woman sitting on the park bench with him. Her skin is pale. She wears a summer dress, floral pattern with spaghetti straps and visible cleavage, just loose enough to be comfortable, but still revealing her shape. The general is happy that he still notices things like that. Her smile, when she smiles at him, is brilliant. She's beautiful, she's radiant, she's everything he ever dreamed of. He wants suddenly to offer himself up to her, to pledge his undying love. She knows this, and it pleases her.
Nice night.
I suppose.
I haven't seen you around.
She smiles, her teeth flash whiter than ever. Her flesh is cold, like all her kind, stiff with rigor and unearthly strength.
Hi, I'm Andy, short for Andrea. I'm not going to kill you.
Pleased to meet you, Andy. It's quiet out here.
I like it quiet. We don't see many people out these days. You're not from around here, are you?
Just visiting.
Really? Do you have family here? Who are they? I could help you find them. What's your name?
Andy digs her feet luxuriously into the grass beneath the bench. The general is in mind of a cat, stretching, extending its claws. She yawns, arching her back to show off her bosom.
No family. I don't remember my name. Protective measure.
So you're just here, sitting in the park, are you? Eating pigeons?
They seem pretty hungry. I wish I'd thought to bring more for them.
You're a military man. Look at all those medals. I bet you've seen all sorts of action.
This one's for typing. That one's for attendance.
Is that a joke?
Do you still have a sense of humor after you turn?
I never really thought about it. Maybe. I'm still the same person I was. When you turn, you keep what you need and lose what you don't. I could turn you if you wanted. You could be useful. Is that why you're here?
No.
I couldn't if you wanted it anyway. There's something wrong with you. I can smell it in your blood.
Cancer.
I'm sorry. I mean, I guess I'm sorry. I don't really care. It's just a thing people say when they don't really care.
She looks up at that moment, mildly surprised. The figure of a man is walking down one of the bicycle paths. He's huge, hulking, dressed in nondescript dark overalls. He's wearing some sort of mask or helmet, obscuring his face. The figure in the distance pays no attention to them, simply continuing on the path, eating up distance with every stride until he vanishes out of sight. She saw him, she realizes, but she couldn't sense him. It was as if he wasn't there at all.
What the hell was that? One of yours?
The general notes that her eyes have gone red, her nails have lengthened into claws, her canines extended, all involuntary reflexes, responding to danger. He waits politely as they recede and she regains control of herself, appraising him.
You're not dressed for combat.
Nope. Dress uniform, salad and all.
Why are you here? To negotiate?
They discuss this in their councils, the times and the places when the humans would try to negotiate, who they would send, what they would ask for, and what offers or threats they might make. They'd had it all worked out, planning for their big, beautiful new world. But they hadn't discussed some random late middle-aged officer sitting casually on a park bench, feeding pigeons, waiting for them.
A week ago, the town went dark. We got reports from survivors and refugees. Standard procedure, we sealed the perimeter.
Oh, we know about that. But we can go wherever we want, whenever we want.
At night, at least. So anyway, what's the plan here?
We're going to take what's ours. We've been hiding in the shadows for too long. We found a leader, a visionary, Brother Bulk.
Rat-faced ball git? We know that type. Long-timers, their minds deteriorate to crushed gravel, hiding in basements, eating vermin. So what's the deal? He ate someone with basic cable, started watching television?
Don't be disrespectful. You don't know how anything works. You're already slaves, living in a world run by the 1%. The thing you don't understand is how utterly mediocre your 1% is. How incompetent and narrow-minded and self-centered they are. They're wrecking your lives and they're wrecking the world.
Andy blazes with genuine emotion, the true passion of the enlightened. She lays a hand on his shoulder, not to attack, but to emphasize her point.
You'll see, when we take over, your lives won't change. They'll actually get better. We'll take care of you because you matter to us. We'll heal this world of the scars your leaders have inflicted.
And for a moment, the general can almost see it. What would they be if they didn't have to be monsters? Walking free in the world, casting glamour, worshipped by those they fed on? Would they really be worse than what we have now? Maybe they'd be better. Maybe they deserve it. The general knows it's mostly her glamour washing over him. But maybe? No, he's seen too much.
Farming humans, blood fountains, humane slaughter, all of that. Replacing corporate bloodsuckers for real ones. A future as factory farmed animals like cattle or chickens.
Yes, there'll be some changes, but you won't be cattle. You're being dramatic. Can't you see? We'll make a better world for everyone, not just a predatory, incompetent ruling class stealing the wealth for themselves. Do you really think we're better off living in a world ruled by billionaires, sucking the planet dry? At least we care.
That's out of my pay grade, honestly. What about the people in the town? Are they on board?
There are growing pains in making a better world. Sacrifices, hardships.
Where are they?
holed up in churches, sanctuaries, schools, and hospitals. Every night, they fight us off. And every day, they try and break out. But you see, it's easy to turn refuges into prisons. We could take them if we wanted them, but they're where we want them to be.
Survivors.
Her kind has an unnatural hypnotic quality. He can feel it pulling at his mind, trying to convince. But he's seen and experienced too much, so instead, he just glances off into the distance. He notices a plume of smoke, pale against the sky, and points.
What's that?
St. Michael's Basilica. It's on fire. There are hundreds of people packed in there.
The next phase?
What? No. Why would we? There must have been an accident. I have family in there.
It's not the only one.
Wait. The synagogue. And the Baptist church. All those people.
Abruptly, her eyes go red, her fangs extend, fingers turn to claws. She snarls accusingly at him.
Are you doing this because if you are...
No, it's not me. I'm just here.
He can feel her mind reaching for him. He lets her. He has nothing to hide. What is happening was nothing he can control. He accepts that. After a moment, Andy's claws retract, her fangs recede. She swallows, composing herself. He can tell she's worried.
All right. If you'll excuse me, I have to go. But don't worry. I'll be back. I'll find you.
Then she stops, confused, as if she'd forgotten what she meant to say. She looks down, puzzled. There's something sticking out of her chest, just below her breast, protruding through her sundress. She finally identifies it as a large piece of metal, rebar or something. How did it get there? It's impossible for anything to sneak up on her. She knows this with utter certainty. The general is watching her. She turns to speak to him, to ask him something. And then, at the last minute, she senses it. Or doesn't sense it. An emptiness behind her, a void. Something formless and vacant, but somehow hungry. Her last thought is the realization that there is something evil in the world, far, far worse than anything she's ever imagined. And at that moment, her body explodes into pieces and disintegrates. In an instant, she's no more than dust. Johnson steps around from behind the park bench. He's tall, though it's impossible to quantify exactly how tall. 6 feet, 6'4", 7. He's dressed in nondescript working man's clothes, wearing a welder's helmet. The black visor is impenetrable. He moves with supernatural grace. The general watches him. Once, at the beginning, when he started to understand, he used to be afraid, then wary. Now, he just watches. He knows he might be next, but he's stopped caring. Being around him does that to you. Johnson, however, doesn't acknowledge him at all. The hood, with its impenetrable black visor, swivels back and forth. He seems to select a direction, and then he simply walks that way, moving with graceful, measured strides that impossibly eat up the distance.
Time to get to work.
He stands up and dusts himself off and heads to the center of town. By the time the sun rises, everyone and everything in the town will be dead. There's nothing he can do about that. There's nothing anyone can do. They're here now. Thank you very much, and I would like to introduce our cast members. So in the role of Andy, we have Jane McDougall. autographed copy for you. In the role of the general, we have Jonathan L. Cohn. And the role of the slasher is Paul Nash. And of course, we have the director, Janice Sofia. Janice, could you come up, please? Okay. Shall we all take a bow? All right. Okay. Thank you so very much. I enjoyed that. And I am just blown away by the time and effort that people have put into all of this. Like I said, it's not something that we do alone. It's always a collaborative thing. It's always a cooperative thing. We don't go alone through life.